Hello, people. Second chance. Let's hope this time my computer don't decide to break. So Monday Night Raw. What a show, what a show, what a show. There are some good bits, there are some shit bits, and there are some bits that are mediocre, but this is one of those Raws which was more interesting than what Raw should have been. So, obviously WWE realised somewhere along the line that, holy shit, we just got the lowest ratings of Raw in history, if not in its entirety. So obviously tonight you'll get, not only will you get, I think it's free video Monday as I call it, as you get Weekly Raw at 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock you get, is it 1985 WWF at 6 o'clock, then you get the modern day WWE, and then you get me doing a Raw review whenever I decide to post it. Awesome. Just going to quickly open up TWE because I just had to restart the computer because the computer had a minor malfunction when I first tried to record this, hence why I'm doing it now. So yeah, Raw is a great, starts off great. Dean Ambrose comes out and I think it's Kathy Kelly, I might be wrong. He's in the ring interviewing him and he basically discussed that, the speculation is like, yeah, they weren't there. Yeah, I could be Intercontinental, yeah, I could be this and that and the other. And it kind of hints that he's going to be leaving the Shield. So it's very good, very cleverly written, very well done. And then Baron Corbin comes out and he goes, well, you've got a choice. You can either take on Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental or Thingamy. But he didn't make the decision because he's like, yeah, well, the Shield's a brotherhood. He's already said that. And then he basically has to face Braun Strowman. As he's getting beaten down, Strowman, then I think Roman Reigns comes out and saves him. And then Reigns ends up with a then he gets put against Raw Tag Team Champion Dolph Ziggler. And this is what's confusing me. Now, this is the only problem I have with WWE Raw at the moment. All their titles, Universal, the Tag Team, and the Intercontinental, all their male belts, are wrapped up in this storyline. What's the point of that? If someone can explain that to me, put it down in the comments. I need to no, I don't know what that is, but there we go. And it looks like it's going to be a title match, but Baron Corbin goes, nope, you're not going to put your title on until Crown. You're not going to put your title on line to Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Why the hell are they going back to Saudi Arabia again? I do not know. Roman Reigns defeats Dolph Ziggler in what was an amazing match, and I'm going to say this now: Braun Strowman and Dean Ambrose was a freaking brilliant match, and this match was as good. It looked like in so many moments that Dolph Ziggler was going to get the surprise win. Sadly, it didn't happen. Roman Reigns defeated Dolph Ziggler, but those first two matches were good and they were enjoyable. And actually, I normally skip through middle portions of matches, but I couldn't because I was on the edge of my seat enjoying them. The next match was Ronda Rousey defeats Ruby Riott. Of course, the Riott Squad was out there after last week's hoo-ha, which I didn't do a review on, I don't think. But hoo-ha kicks to the face and knocked Liv Morgan out. But you'll get a review every day this week. I'm going to be back full-time, hopefully doing the reviews. My mental health is kind of at a steady pace, so I don't look like a train wreck. Like I normally do. I need a bloody good haircut. Then we have the Ascension, which seems to be on quite a roll lately, as they defeat Bobby Roode. Connor defeats Bobby Roode. And that's another good match. Brilliant show, brilliant showing. Bobby Roode's brilliant. Connor and Victor, this is a great storyline for these guys. So I'm quite enjoying this. It's very interesting to see the Ascension being put into these single matches with this new team of Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, or whatever. Is it Chad Gable? No, it's Chad Gable, Jason Wolf, the other guy. So yeah, it's brilliant to see that, and I think the WWE got something going good, and I can actually bounce on the bed with this big thing, because, well, it does wobble a bit, but not a lot. Not as much as it used to. Then you have the B Team, go, go, go. B Team, go, go, go. Defeating the Arrival in a great tag team match. After that, OAP come out and attack the B Team. Then we have a bit where it's announced once again that it's the month of October. That's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yes, ma'am, we can get it too. I've been informed. So season WWE and season G Coleman for the cause. But this year there's something different. And I noticed this because I was very excited for it and we ain't got it this year and I'm really disappointed. We haven't got the pink rope. WWE, please bring back the pink rope. I used to like a month of October where you used to have a middle rope which was just pink on every show, including NXT. Next up is Raw Tag Team Champions Drew McIntyre. And he defeats Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. in what was a match like no other. This match was awesome, and I've heard rumours that he's going to be getting a major push in 2019. But it looks like that push is starting. Hopefully it's not going to go towards the Intercontinental. Let's hope they actually push him to what he deserves. And that is, of course, the Universal title. Next up is Kevin Owens defeats Bobby Lashley. Mediocre match. Not very interesting. Bayley defeated Alicia Fox. Basically just a match to throw in before the main event segment of the night where, you know, hey, guess what? We got this show. It's called Mixed Match Challenge. Go and watch it. Style of match. I wish they put that on earlier because it ruined the show for me. And then, this is how I know that WWE realise they've got a problem. let me just say something right now. When WWE had a problem in the 1990s because WCW was doing better shows than them and they took Hogan and they were doing the NWO stuff, they went to Attitude Era. This time they're screwing themselves over and there's no competition. Well, there is. You've got All In. I'm going to mention something about that in a second. You've got Ring of Honor. You've got Impact Wrestling is on fire. You've got so many great independent companies out there doing stuff. WWE, for God's sakes, Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling have just sold out Madison Square Garden for next year, which I will be reviewing Ring of Honor probably on this channel very soon, maybe today. So it might be a 4-channel Monday. Probably not though. I probably don't want to do 2 reviews in one day. But yeah, so what do they do? If you was in a situation with great talent, I think you'd put someone like Finn Balor. Or maybe Seth Rollins and do a brilliant 20-minute match. No, WWE go, I know what we're going to do. We're going to hype up the big match of The Undertaker versus Triple H. And we're going to put Shawn Michaels in the main event segment because that's going to keep people watching. Yay! It did. It worked. I like Shawn Michaels and it worked. So Shawn Michaels comes out and he's like, well, I've pissed off The Undertaker by saying that I'm going to pick back my brother every single time. No matter what match it is, I'm going to back my brother. He's my brother. Then, surprisingly, and actually I was quite surprised by this, I didn't see any rumours of it, Kane's music goes, boom! And we hear Kane's music. Come on, WWE, can you not just give him a little bit of fire, off the ring post? I'm even doing it in my 1994 series. Come on, you guys can do it as well. And basically he gets attacked and then the Undertaker turns up in the ring as well, like Kane did out of nowhere. And then Triple H comes out for the save. And basically the Brothers of Destruction beat down DX. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'm very hyped right now for Super Showdown. Now, I do understand that Super Showdown, I don't know what time it is on here. I won't be reviewing it till the afternoon, even if it is on... I think it's on like 8 o'clock in the morning here, but I will be asleep and I ain't got the WWE Network at the moment, so I can't watch it until it's been aired. And so yeah, I will be eventually getting the WWE Network back, so I'll be able to watch it. I would have gone up and watched it live, but I'm gonna wait until it's aired and just see if anything bullshit happens. But yeah, so the WWE are in a great position to do good shows. The problem is they're not given the talent time of day. What made the Attitude Era, and I've been watching the Attitude Era, and I've been watching, when I get the WWE Network, I'll continue watching it how I was watching it, which is a Raw, and then a Monday Night show, as it would have happened, but Raw first because of what Nitro were doing. But when WWE, and I'm not even in the proper Attitude Era, but when WWE was back in the day, and like I'm booking it, everybody had their place. The mid-carders had their place to put on good matches. So did the main eventers. I think there's a cat playing on the side of the bed. If you can hear the jingling bells, that's what it is. But that is not the case anymore. And not only that, but the wrestling industry is overfilled with wrestling now. You can get past wrestling events, new wrestling events, and everything else. You got the Global Wrestling Network where you can watch TNA. You've got old school TNAs and modern day Impacts. You've got New Japan World. Even Dragon Gate have got one, I do believe. I think All Japan have got one. You've got Fight TV. You've got, is it Pivot Share? You've got Pivot Share with all their ones. You've got Powerbomb TV. And that's what it is now. And, wrestling is, now that we're in this era of internet, you can go into any other product. And WWE are not bothered. And the reason they're not bothered is they don't care about ticket sales and that because they're getting a bomb from the USA. They're getting a bomb from this new deal with Fox for SmackDown. And okay, well, there's a cat carrying teasers around. I think he's trying to get my attention. Well, we can not have. We've done that all day yesterday. We ain't doing it again today. I'll probably do it later on with him, play with him. He's a little baby. But yeah, so. And this is the problem with WWE have got. The stocks are hot and everything else, and they don't care. They'll put out shit because they know we're going to watch it because we're fans. And that's the problem. As a wrestling fan who only started watching wrestling in 2009, roughly, and I didn't even watch WWE. I was watching TNA. I didn't watch WWE till a year later. I didn't even know. I knew about, when I started looking into the business a lot more. And I found Florida Championship Wrestling, FCW, their training grounds. I found WWE. And I was watching their shows. And I was enthralled with wrestling, but now I watch so much wrestling. I watch old school wrestling, modern day wrestling, and I know my history. Raw's just a tad a bit boring with the 3-hour time slot. So this is what I'm saying. WWE need to cut down the time slots and make wrestling more interesting for the viewers, the fans. And I think that is the case. And I'm going to give you a special treat on this video because everyone keeps asking me to do a vlog style. I'm going to get this, and hopefully I can probably get a Mickey on camera if I'm lucky. Just wait for it. Mickey will turn up. And then I'll end the review. But yeah, so, wrestling is over priced, and it's oversaturated. And there's my special guest, if I can get him in. There we are. Special guest has arrived. I don't know where the other one is today. But yeah, so, but wrestling is just too much, saturated, and it's just going to take too long to get through everything nowadays. You got Raw, which is 3 hours. You got 2 hours of 2 hours SmackDown. So you're now up to what? 3, 4, 5 hours. An hour of NXT, that's 6. An hour of 205 Live, that's 7. 7.5 hours of wrestling, that's just WWE. Then you got Impact. You're more or less spending 24 hours a week watching wrestling if you're a true fan like me, if not more. So WWE need to start thinking about what they're doing and change their product a little bit. Hopefully get Triple H out, Triple H in charge, and let him run the main show. And run the main show like NXT, because I think that would help the company a bit. And me and Mickey will say, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.